afternoon. What can we expect from the Bulls on Saturday?
Look, obviously, we are hurting. Like anything in life, if it doesn't go well, it's not a nice time. You have to look deep, introspective to yourself and ask a lot of questions. And but saying that, we didn't have time to dwell too much. It was a long enough flight to that, that we had time to think and look at ourselves, but we had to get stuck into this week and only had 2 days to train, and therefore, now we have to be positive. We must, use this opportunity to hopefully to answer you to play a 80-minute game, because obviously everybody knows that two things. One, if we're not going to play well, the Sharks has got a quality team. They'll punish you. And two, we haven't played for, the last 3 games. We struggled in the second half, so 3, 4 games. So we need to put in an 80-minute performance.
And maybe an easier question, what do you expect from the Sharks?
No, I think, they will, obviously sell out crowd. So that's awesome for South African rugby, that the stadium is sold out. So a great atmosphere. That will obviously, hopefully bring both teams energy. But they had a confidence with the win against the Saracens. They looked for continuity in their team selection. So they're going to test you up front. Their set piece is very good. They've got quality outside backs and a exceptional midfield that's with a lot of power. So we know that they are good in the kicking game. So I think that's the one area they will come and test us. So we have to make sure we match them in the aerial battle, win those aerial contests, or at least be in the fight for that. And then, like I said, we have to make sure we match them physically and in the set piece.
Appreciate it a lot, sir.
Thanks, Brendan.
Afternoon, Akers. Obviously, it's been a rough start to the season, and but just for you personally, I mean, I wasn't on your press conference after the game, but I could hear the frustration in your voice. How difficult has this time been, and how important is this game to get a result for you?
Yeah, I think we're frustrated because the mistakes we make, and that the fact that we've been in most of the games so close to turn it around, and then we through basic errors, either through breakdown, handling, knocking the ball, penalties, yellow cards, we let it slip, and then we let our own standards slip. So that was probably the frustration that, and I say this with, Northampton was very good, but all the games before that, we basically were our worst enemy, ourselves, and therefore that was the frustration. So this week, it's all about just our accuracy, and that's the part, that again, like I said, we looked at things we want to fix. We worked hard on the things we want to correct. It was some players that joined us, that's back in the team, that we had to make sure they're up to standard with the detail and the plan. And now it's all about, you can't change the past. We can only look at the future. That's all we can control. I mean, we all make mistakes, but we wish we could have changed it, but we can't. We have to deal with that. So this week, it is a away game. So I take it that pressure is a bit more on the Sharks, because you don't want to lose your home games, and we obviously couldn't manage that. So that, in a sense, now the pressure is on us as well to see if we can pick up away win. So that's why this game is very important. And I know supporters will say, well, every game is important, and that is so. But we know that we can hopefully get our season back on track for this weekend.